So it rained a ton in New York yesterday. I had to hide in this doorway for a second. And it just reminded me as I watched these people pass by, no one can just be looking down at their phone in something like this, or when they're screaming crossing the street with a friend under the same umbrella. You can't be completely unaware and in a different reality on a little screen in our hand. It kind of forces you to have to look up, but this is what it normally is like. And I also am on my phone like this. I mean, we all are. It's so natural and normal. But I actually think we're missing so much. And so welcome to the second episode of me filming every week. I decided to put my iPhone away for the week and try to just look up. So welcome to what I see when I'm not looking at my phone. I use my light phone all week, which basically has only calling and texting and a little bit of directions. But I was more anxious this week. I had to sit with myself more, which is not something that we're used to. I had to use a map, which is not normal. And I paid for stuff with an actual card instead of just, tapping my phone. I got to see how beautiful Claudia looked on her birthday, and she made a whole vat of chocolate mousse for everyone at the bar. I made my first cyanotype, which was a lot longer of a process than taking a photo on my phone, but it was really cool to try and fail and try again. And I forgot how much I love the subway tiles. And I looked up a lot more and was reminded in winter how it feels like the trees will never ever grow back, but they always do. And I was on set with Ivy for 2 days and we laughed a lot, and I'm grateful for that. And overall, this week I just was so unsettled by the reality of how if we want something, we get it immediately and we just click buy, or we want to know about someone's life and we go click on Instagram, we find what we're looking at. It's just not how we're meant to live, I don't think. So this week reminded me to just, swim upstream against the normal instant gratification kind of way. So I guess my way of doing that was a lot of things, but one was making these pants. And instead of buying them, I made them. So I'm very stoked on that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.